Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We're using the KTM 1190 RC8R here in the Canadian Tyre Grand Prix, and I must confess, I've chosen a good one here because this is the first race that AI is actually giving me a run for my money. Maybe not the first one, but it's not often we get to have a really thrilling battle with the AI, but I will say this KTM probably doesn't get enough love. It is slow on the straights and it doesn't have the acceleration speed like the H2R does, for example, but it's a very smooth bike to use. I quite enjoy this and I would look forward to using this KTM again. So maybe in the future look at a time trial with the KTM or just something to use again, because I quite enjoyed this one. So into turn 4 now for the change direction for turn 5. Can I get the beautiful move at the inside for turn 5? I absolutely adore that lunge going into Moss. It's a difficult corner to get an overtake, but we've done it there, and I quite enjoy it. It feels satisfying. The Canadian Tyre Grand Prix is certainly not one of the better tracks, but it's not bad for a few overtaking spots here and there. But look at the speed difference with the KTM. It's getting dropped here in the Canadian Tyre Grand Prix. We are anywhere near the competition with that straight, so we're going to have to get aggressive here, up on the inside of Naomi there, and hopefully for the change direction. Oh, I tell you what, that's a nice move. 3 overtakes in about as many corners there. Beautifully done. 5-lap sprint dash here in Canada. I think we've got a chance of putting on a good show here with Sun Kang ahead of us, or at least temporarily was. We now have the 3 bikes ahead of us. We've got a couple of MV Augustas up here. VF4RR and I think maybe VF4 Ago. Can't remember which one it was. I think it might be the F4 Mamba. You'll be able to see it sooner rather than later. But there is Matthew Lane. Here's on the left-hand side of the screen. I'm going to try and go around the outside, but the Suzuki's quite powerful as we dive into the left-hand side for turn 4. Go around the outside potentially. Oh, we're going to... Oh, I thought he was going to make contact with us going into Moss. Oh, he did make contact. He still went for it. Couldn't yield the position, could he? Once DrAce is through, usually he's done and dusted, so I understand why not have a try back there. Matthew Lane, a good attempt. The man in 4th place, but losing so much speed on the straight, the Canadian might have a chance to attack us here. Not quite strong enough with the change of direction. And now back over to the left-hand side for the S's. We've got Jessica Reynolds and Ellis Mercer. Oh, I shouldn't have downshifted like quickly there. Dropping the gear there was bloody scary, as a matter of fact. That was certainly detrimental to our chances and cause for this race here. A bit eager on the acceleration, but other than that, ooh, hearts in mouths moment. I was carrying a lot of speed there, but Jessica Reynolds didn't want me to get through. Look at the speed we've picked up and trying to attack the F4RR. Just further ahead is the F4 Mamba. So the MV Augustas versus the Austrian factory of KTM. Underneath the Simonis sign and out to the left-hand side. Might have to go around the outside here. I don't think we'll be able to go up on the inside. Small amount of contact. Getting closer and closer. But this is what I'm curious about. With the slipstream or even without, can we stay with the 2 Canadians? The MV Agusta, it's pulling away. We need that slipstream. I'm getting the slipstream, but we're just losing it now as we top out. We're topping out about 173 in the 6th gear for the KTM. The RC8R is certainly pushing, but not able to close in. But do we get that change of direction? Oh, what a move. Beautifully done. Up onto the inside of Jessica Reynolds. We went round the outside, the long way around for the S's. And now for turn 10 for White, we are in pursuit of Ellis Mercer. So now for the right-hand side for turn 1. Good to see all the riders still staying on the bike, and it's relatively competitive here. It's not often you see this, but all the names that you see, all the numbers in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, all tightly bunched as we kind of cut the corner there for Clayton. Now back into the right-hand side. Exiting Quebec, we are closing in. Not used this KTM much, as you can see with the miles done, but I certainly would like to give it more of a try in the future. And what a great invitation it would be to use the KTM more often. I'm thinking about Moss. Certainly thinking about the move. Can't quite get it done. So, if we're not through by the end of this straight, and possibly for that change of direction going into the S's, that is going to leave us with just 1 lap to fight back. Good defensive position there, but we are going to lose a lot of time when we top out. There's the MV Augusta. The F4 Mamba is through. As we're trying fighting back now to the left-hand side for the S's. Can we go around the outside? Nice wide entry. Bring it back in tight. Bring on the power. You can see, though, the first time forever, the Ride 4 AI is being quite competitive, and it really is a thanking task due to the KTM's lack of top-end speed. So maybe from now on, I need to find bikes that have got terrible top-end speed to be able to be competitive with the Ride 4 AI. Every now and again, you do get blessed in Ride 4 with a great competition. But this time, it has worked out favourably for us. What I will do is I'll have a look at the end of this video and we'll compare the times, or at least the stats of the KTM to those two MV Augustas. But right now, it's a battle between the two of us. Is it a lunge up into Moss? It is! Beautiful defensive positioning. Planned that one out from a lap ago. We are through into Moss, already leading this Grand Prix with the KTM, but now it's down to this. 0.2 of a second separates us from the Canadian. We'll top out at 6th gear in a moment. Will the MV Augusta have some more legs? It's 1/10 of a second, less than 1/10. They're going to have to be brave here. Defending into the S is kind of wide, but that does give us a good entry point for the left-hand side for the S's for 9, and then back over for the right for 10. We've got this one. I think we've got it done. Bring on the power. We've done it. What a brilliant race. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I will definitely pick the RC8R again. That was brilliant. Like to have a good competitive battle here in Ride 4, and there we go. Fastest man on track, 0.9 of a second clear from the competition. But I am curious to see how fast the MV Augusta F4 Mamba and the F4RR are in Ride 4. So there we have our comparison of our 3 bikes that we've just seen in that race a moment ago. The KTM 1190 RC8R doesn't actually seem significantly slower. Few changing factors, of course, the 2 cylinders both being a little bit different to the 4 cylinders of the MV Augusta. The displacement obviously is massive, but was really slower on that one, so I guess the change of torque is a difference. The horsepower, slightly different as well. Would have thought the F4RR would have been the fastest there, and it does predict that from the what you can see on the screen there, but not entirely sure why there was such a massive speed difference. I guess I will wait for you guys to tell me why. I'm sure you guys know the answer, so if you do, let me know. But upon the note, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed. I've got a rather large Ride 4 project coming out very, very soon that I'm looking forward to sharing with you, so I would advise, if you like Ride 4, to subscribe to the channel and even consider becoming a member of the DrAce pit crew. Got lots more content coming your way, and I'll be glad to share it with you rather soon. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed, and I guess upon that note, I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.